heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. In the month of October, you might be a terrible person, covered and filled with darkness, void character. In the month of July, you might be a terrible person, void of character, full of darkness. God has launched you into a new month. A month where you can say, let there be light. The darkness that was in your life yesterday don't supposed to be in your life today. And there are some darkness I want you to consider in the scripture as we jump to the book of Galatians. The book of Galatians, chapter 5. The book of Galatians, chapter 5. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: idolatry. Maybe last month, the month of October, maybe January last year, that's January, or maybe in the month of April, you were full of idolatry. You lack self-control. You can't control yourself. Or you this character have been eating you up. The reason why God have allowed you this morning to hear His word is so that light will come, darkness will disappear. The darkness of idolatry. The danger of idolatry is even if you marry a handsome man. Even if you marry a handsome man and the spirit of idolatry is still ruling over your life, I'm telling you, you will still leave that handsome man, that wealthy man, and still cheat on him. Many people today that have been cheating on their husband, they have been doing that for a long time. It has been part of their character. It has been part of their system. Cheating on their husband. That is what is called idolatry. There are some men that are not feeling them there, they have been there, cheating on their wife. And they have this word and they will tell you that they have been using it for a long time. So one thing or the other in the house. The children are complaining of school fees. House rent is expiring. And what will the man do? A man that has been entangled by the spirit of idolatry will still use that money that he was supposed to use to take out the family. He will use it and spend it on harlot and prostitute. Many people here, if you calculate the money you have spent on side chicks, the money you spent on prostitutes and harlots, if you put the money together by this December, you at least you'll be completing a project. God has been blessing some young men. God has been so faithful, blessing the works of your hands. But the problem is very simple. Idolatry. Idolatry. Idolatry is the reason why a man contacted HIV unknown to the wife. He came back home, put HIV, pneumonia, and two of them died. Leave their children that children become orphans. Their children become orphans. Why? Because of the strong hand of idolatry. God don't want you to change. It is a darkness that has been ruling your life. It has been darkness that has been controlling your finance. It has been a darkness controlling your personality. The second thing that the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 19 mentioned was fornication. Fornication is between singles. When you are still a single person, that is when you have a very wonderful opportunity to put your life together. A wonderful opportunity for you to have a speed, both financial speed, both spiritual speed, but mention it. But there are many people that have turned themselves to public dustbin. That have turned themselves to public dustbin. I want to tell you a story of a lady. This lady in her village, she has been having sexual relationship with so many young men. This girl is fair. This girl have shape eight curve. Figure eight, yes, figure eight. The lady is figure eight. Fair complexion. Very, very beautiful. And because of her beauty, she become a public market to every young man in the community. And they were enjoying her. This one will tell the other person, I have met her, you can go, they get the shoe. And they continue like that. And the girl was feeling a big girl. You know, a big girl that has so many boyfriends. You know, that is what is happening this time around now. When a girl can tell you he has 14 body counts. When a girl of 14 years will tell you that he already has 4 boyfriends. When a girl of 15 years is holding iPhone Pro Max. Pro Max 17. iPhone 17 Pro Max. When a small girl at the age of 12 already have iPhone 11. You know, that is what is running. A girl will be moving on the street. One Yahoo boy. One Yahoo. Let's assume Yahoo Apple. God said that 20,000. You shaking. Your head will be shaking. That is why her head is shaking. Not because of alcohol, not because of anything. Ask her 2 times 2, you will get the answer. But because of she has somebody, a boyfriend by the sound. You know, the girl was very, very happy. When you have many boyfriends. And what happened on the day? This girl, that was an opportunity that God just prepared for her. A young man left his days and come into the village. A young man, mama. Was during festival period, and as the young man was drinking with his fellow young men, this girl passed. When this girl passed, the young man turned and fastened his eyes upon this young lady. And after some few seconds, she tapped one of the young men there, one of his friends, and asked him, "Do you know this girl? Do you know the?" I said, "Yes, I'm an onion one. I'm an see me. Yes, I'm an onion now. I got the sound my young. I got the sound my hair. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Why am I asking you? Can I be on the camera? Oh, you put a good character. Makana mama resume mao. Makate pamoro. As a matter of fact, I developed an interest. I want to marry her." All of them, they begin to laugh at him. Hey, but don't you why out? You know, he was embarrassed. Why are you laughing at me? I'm going to be a man. You don't know why when you're talking. Nothing serious. I want to marry this guy. I want to marry this guy. I want to marry this guy. And they told him, say, nah, relax. You know, you're talking about Kesaya. Oh, Kesaya Ketorelo. Become very careful. And they begin to tell him that all of them seated there drinking with him have all befriended her, All of them are ex-boyfriends. And the young man was embarrassed. How can such a beautiful girl embarrass herself with such kind of character? And that was the end of that desire. That was the end of that desire. That was the end. For years, for days, before now, she has been praying. And God had the prayer. God answered the prayer, but her character denied her the answer of the prayer. That is the danger of fornication.